Good morning everyone, it's Rachel here and we are going to have a session of making things, of course. So I have these journals here. I still haven't gone ahead and done work on the other pages, but I can do that off camera because we did the other one together. But then there's not going to be any hope for them to have pockets or ephemera because I don't have much, as you saw in the previous video. So we're going to have a session today. But I wanted to show you here, this is what we did on Friday, the mark making. And look how lovely, and well, that's a bright color, but they dry pretty. I finished that page off yesterday morning when I was up early. Finished that page off. And then I did do some more. So I just wanted to get to where I did some more. We might use some of it. Oh, we were going to do that next week, weren't we? That one's pale. They dried really well, and we did that together, I know. And then I did I did these leaves with the thicker end, you know, I started off like that, didn't like that one so much, but then I started doing them like that, and I did them with the thicker. Look at that, love it. So I'm going to keep that, and I did some of that grid. I love that color, and this color is a favorite color. So yeah, I just had a bit of a session yesterday morning because I had to be quiet because Mo was here, and we didn't give him Lulu's room because she's studying, and we didn't want to disturb her. So he slept on the couch. It's a big couch. It opens out. He slept really well, and he's not an overly tall man. But I had to be quiet because I get up really early. So I came in here and did stuff. I did want to do something with that. I thought, let's cut it straight. Well, I'll take that bit off. Bit too much there. So how is everyone? I hope you're having a lovely weekend. We went out to dinner on Friday. Actually, it's a restaurant in town that's a little bit more expensive. Not like overly expensive, not compared to Australia or something like that, but it normally the food is much better. It was a bit down in quality, I thought. Yeah, we had dinner there, and then yesterday I didn't do much really. Just stayed here. I can't cut straight if my life depended on it. Yeah, I think I'm just going to turn that into some sort of journal card. Just having a think about it. Got this nice paper. Is that? Oh, you see it's longer. Well, why don't I trim those edges off so it's not longer? We don't need them. I quite like that script you do there. What about if I put this here? Yeah, I can still write on it. I like that. Okay, so grab my glue. I have not been able to get in here for quite a few days. I came in and did I didn't come in here yesterday. No. Oh, I did in the morning. I tell a lie, but early in the morning, not video time. So then did not get back in here. Okay, so that's that. Now, do I think I might even keep that there. Yes. Oh, I think that's just really nice. What I want to do now, I think I might we have not used these for a really long time. Almost forgotten friends they are. As Gail would say, forgotten friends. My faux stamps that my dear sweet husband made for me. I haven't touched those for yonkers. So I think I'm going to have one of those. One of these little beauties. Maybe slightly bigger. I do tend to use this sort of size more. I probably need to print more of those out. And you say, well, no, you don't. Look at all those ones you've got there. Use those first. You're right. I agree with you. That's one of my favorites. I could put it there on the palm tree. The palm tree is not really rocking my boat. Nothing against palm trees. Get the crunchy scissors. Hey, I'm having a blank. Sherry. I haven't used these for a while. I know you don't like the sound. I actually don't mind the sound. I beg to differ. Oh, they're not doing such a good job. Maybe I need a new pair. Or maybe it's just me not able to use them. I did have a comment on an old video. I can't remember. I don't know what I must have been talking about. I'm going to have to tidy it up a bit, so I'm taking most of that crooked edge off. That I must have been having some difficulty cutting or something, and the person said that I was using right-handed scissors and I'm a left-handed person. Well, the thing about that is I was gifted from a lovely lady some left-handed scissors, and they just didn't agree with me at all. I love my right-handed scissors. So, yeah, I will stick with my right-handed scissors because I like them. However, what I would like to try, talking about left-handed things, is I would like to try some left-handed rotary cutter, because I never understood how quilt shops can, maybe a little bit of washi tape, Faux, a little bit of Faux. Oh, I'm getting excited. I didn't want to stick any birds or anything, even though you could have a lovely bird there. Anyway, yes, so do I have any? Yes, I do. I would love to try, I'm going to get one, a left-handed rotary cover, because I could never understand how quilt shops can do such a great job cutting, and they just cut and cut and cut and roll along with the, and mine, I would buy new blades, and it would be full of divots, full of fabric fibers, just deep grooves, and it wouldn't cut, and I'd have to roll over and over and over and over. And one of you suggested that possibly it's because that I might need to use a left-handed rotary cutter, which I did not even know existed. So I'm going to get one of those and give it a go, and I'll let you know how it is. Put that on there. There we go. It's very simple, but I really like that. I think that is very elegant, and I loved that script. And this is, I don't think this is a super old book. I think it's early 1900s, but the paper is like an off-white. It's not the ecru color, and it just has a lovely font and really nice. So, and that's from the book that we were doing the mark making in the other day. So we've done one lovely big thing using a piece that had been, actually it should have gone back in my to-do drawer, but I forgot about it. Now I know I've got some things under my mat here. Haha, I have these. They were flattening. So some of them, these are my Italian ladies, the new ones. Some of them I put on just a book page, and I put some digital on the back. So these ones, I think, yes, I had multiple digitals of those printed out, testing out my new printer. And so and they had a border, so I've used them. And excuse me, I've got the hiccups. And these are on Florentine paper. What I thought I might like to do with these is just add a little something like a tab or a little bit of textile. I have this sort of, it kind of looks old, it's not old. But it's just a looks like a lilac-y sort of ticking. I wonder what that could look nice on that one. On that one, she's got a bit of lilac in her dress. So let me just grab my fabric scissors and give it a tear, and let's just see. I could do it up there like that, or just a piece. What about a piece off to the side? I think I'd like a piece off to the side. I love that sort of bit of graphic there. That's from probably from one of our 1700s books, one of our scans. That Steffi's done that. I think I'm just going to put that there. I'm going to punch a hole. Let's grab the crocodile. Okay. I'm going to punch my hole. I'm going to snip my corners because I haven't done that yet. I didn't glue this on straight, but it doesn't matter. I've got this, my Giotto glue stick does glue down fabric as well, as long as I put enough on there. Look at all these papers stuck together. Oh, that's another thing we need to do. Maybe we'll do that in a minute. We'll use up some of those. I'm just going to put that there, off to the side a bit more. That will not go anywhere. Look at that. Really stuck down. Then I wanted to grab some of this. And it's very wide, so what I'm going to do is just snip down the middle and tear. Let's get rid of those stringy bits and put that in there. I'm just feeling like they need text. And this one, I'm just going to tie it so it will have one going down and one going, just one, because it will stay just like that. There we go. Now we could also, if we wanted to, we'll just have a little looky. One of these maybe. We could have just something small. I feel like it needs a little something. I quite like that, and maybe just do a little wrap around. How about that? Move those scissors over there. Otherwise I tend to pick them up. I'm just feeling very happy now that I've come in here. Taken the time to come in here. Yeah, love that. See, I think that just adds something else to it. Didn't need a lot, just a little bit. Okay, that's done. Let's have a look at this one. This one, most of them are going to have that, what's it called? Let's just punch all the holes while I'm here. Streamline the process. That sari silk. I won't do all of these. We'll put them in the drawer, the ones that I don't do, because I'll get sick of it. I like to chop and change and do different things. Oh, I didn't get this kit printed on fabric. You know, I was just thinking, could be quite lovely to sort of embellish their you know, the journal pages, embellish their clothing and stuff. There's a thought. Okay, so I did, oh, this one I thought I might even put this in here. Actually, it's long enough that I could probably go like this. Put that in there, and then it is long enough. Just do it like that. Good. Yeah, but it needs something else. We'll just put that aside. I hadn't, where's my other piece of the, that over there, the sari silk. I've lost the sari silk. Can you see it? Can you tell me where it is, please? Did I throw it over here? I did not. I'll have to get another piece. I'll find it. I'll probably find it when the video's over. So let's just do another one. We're just streamlining the project. They're not finished yet, but I'm just going to put these on now. Let's get rid of those. No, I didn't throw it out. Might use a different colour on that one. So that's just a mystery to me, how things just go astray. Well, let's just do these for a minute. Oh, that. See, I would like to embroider those, but I think that's going to be super nice on there. Oh, I love it. It was meant to be. Yes, it was. Do I want a little bit of thin sort of something peekabooing out? You know, something like that. Oops. No, I don't think so. Okay, we'll put something else on there with the textile, with the, I need a lot of glue on this. Okay, really love that. That makes me happy. If I'd had the stuff with me, I would have even embroidered those flowers, but we don't have to embroider everything. And I don't even feel like it needs anything else. We do need something there though. Oh. Now this is that cutter quilt. Let's see if I can, oh, that's a nice piece. It was just on the edge, fallen into my drawer there. I think I'm gonna, let's see what that looks like. In the spirit of not throwing things out. Don't want to pull it too much. Yep, okay, that's that one. That can go over there. Right. Okay, here. I think I'm going to choose a little label, a different one. Oh, yep, I like that. Put that aside. Even my glue is now sprouting fibers. Put that there. Maybe just have, no, that's boring. Boring. Well, what about, I have a piece. So this is I got this fabric, I don't even like it. However, I'm just thinking, it's a nice colour. This doesn't go with that, but it might go with another one that I can, you know, put a bit of that on. Let's just have a look at this little embroidery. I don't know if I can rip that. No, it's linen. Wrong blue. Being a bit of a fusspot. I don't mind that, but it's a bit blending in. Purple. Well, I like the purple more, but that's, I don't want it square. I feel like it could be just like a little sample, little card with a little sampling of fabric on it. What, you know, maybe it's what type of fabric they might use. I don't know. For one of the bits of the dresses or something like that, in my imagination. Just a hint of it. Now this one. Now she could have an embroidery. No, it doesn't work, that flower. It's too densely embroidered, I think. I've got my little scrap of my own fabric here. I like that little scrap of scripty-doo there. Why am I using the non-fabric scissors is beyond me, but I only have to put a little snip and I can rip it because it's cotton. Now I've got the door shut, so I don't, Steffi's working in the other room, so I just don't bother anyone, and their noise doesn't bother you if they make noise, that they feel, yes, I like that they feel a bit freer. So I had to put the air on because I've closed the door and I was worried I might feel hot. Well, now I'm feeling cold, so I feel like I might need to just wrap the fabric around my shoulders is what I'm thinking. I may have to do that. Or around my feet. My feet are cold. can't win, can you? So we're doing sort of little textile-y sort of things here, aren't we? But I just feel like, you know, when you see these dresses, that's just what comes to my mind is fabric. Well, that's pretty. What about, where's my labels? Here they are. Okay. What I'm thinking, I wonder if that fabric could look. Well, that is a lovely, I've only got the small one left. I need to do a reprint. But that is a lovely label, that one. I'm going to leave that out. Clever Steffi. Oh, see, I would be covering up the rose, but no, that's not going to work. I don't know what my brain's thinking. Maybe this one. Oh, that's very pretty on there. I don't mind that. I know I'm covering it up, but you know what? I can print it out again. It's not an issue. It's a non-issue. It's a non-issue. Really is. So I'm going to do that. Just a different way you can use your labels rather than just doing the same old, same old. So I wanted to say thank you to you all for your support. I just can't believe it. And I am so excited about those fabrics. And what I wanted to say was, if anyone wants to let me know what they're doing with them, I would just be so excited to see how you're using them, because I don't have time at the moment, but I would just love to know how they're being used and see your projects. I know there are some that do YouTube and I'll be able to see, but some of you might just share on Instagram or just attach some photos on Etsy. You can upload 3 photographs at a time. I would just love to see your creations with them, because it's been such a exciting thing for me. I think I'm going to add that there. Is that weird? Oh well, even if it is, I'm doing it. It would, yeah, because you'll probably do something different to what would pop into my mind, and I would just love to see it. There we go. I said it. I'm going to put that there. Weird, but I like that. I love the colors. So let's do maybe one more, and then we're going to move on. Moving it on. It's a bit curly whirly. So this one, I'm going to have a bit of this. Do you think I can get that in there? I don't know, but we'll try. What I'll do is I'll snip at an angle so I can slide it in. Now this only has 2 layers, so I've got to be careful not to tear it, and I need it to be turned around like that. Oh, it turned its own way anyway, like that. Now I'm not going to tie this one. What I'm going to do is just put a staple in there. I haven't used this for a while either. That's another forgotten friend. Okay, and then we want to put something here. We've got our textile happening, and what will we put there? I had kind of rejected that other flower. I don't think that's going to work. Oh, it is. It's the right colour, but I'm going to cut it out a bit more. Poor little flower being rejected all the time. Someone's hard work. I mean, it's very finely embroidered with satin stitch. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put something underneath. Oh, I know. What about this? A little bit of this. I think the colours are good. So I'm going to put that there and that there. Okay. It's a bit of a textile affair. The other ones are going to go under my mat to be completed. There's only 3 there left. We've done quite a good job. I'll move it right over. I'll have to get a wet one, won't I? And then this, we need to put lots of glue. Put it at an angle. Very good. And that one is done. So a little example of the embroidery that might go somewhere. Okay, cool. So we've done plenty of those. I'm just going to clean my fingers off about to get more gluey. I'll just put those under the mat. I'll do those again another day. As I said, I like to do just a mix of things. I've made no pockets. Oh, but we're going to do something now. I'll show you. Okay, put that over there so I don't put it on my anything that might bleed, like my digitals. My paper, not the fabric. The fabric doesn't. It's color fast. Okay, so let's grab this. We're going to do some collaging on here because I've got a significant amount of paper here. So, you know, glue paper. So what I might do is grab this one. Start off by putting glue all over it. Make sure there's no... Well, I do end up putting glue on the pieces, but I can put a little bit less glue because I've put glue already all over the paper. Right to the edges. Okay, now we can start adding bits. So I just repair that chomped out bit there, and see that one just glues right on. It's where I start overlapping that I just have to put a bit of glue on my next piece of paper. So I think I'll put that one there. Actually, I'll put that one on after. Let's put something in the middle first. I need to bring these papers out. Put those over there. Oh, I found it. There it is. Pull these out because I've got, see, it's exploding. So I was starting to just shove papers down the side as well. So this is where I'm fishing from. Let's just pull some out because it's really too much in there. And then I complain because I've got nothing to work with. That's what happens. Bit of a whinger. There we go. That piece has been sitting there for quite some time. Let's just whack a bit of, that's a bit sticky, but I'll be careful. I'm just going to whack a bit of glue there where it's going to overlap. Put that there. Now this is all going to be cut up. I'm going to cut it up into pockets and things, and I want to put this one on. So I'm just going to fold this piece of paper over. I'm not using that one for collaging. You have to sort of at some point say, no, I can't keep them all for collaging. Because as you collage, you create more. Unless you use your wet glue that you can control where you're putting the glue. Which maybe I should do so I don't create more glue papers. I need my this. Okay. Whoops. Okay, what's next? If I find I don't have enough variety, I may then decide to, because I don't want to put down all the same things, I may need to rip up other pages. That one can just simply stick down right there. See, I'm repairing where it's ripped. Okay. Now, those were plain pages. Where's the other? Oh, I'm just going to grab some book paper. Other book paper. And that one's a single Pringle. Oops, pen came along with the ruler. Just going to take off the borders. I don't want the borders. Boy, are my feet cold. Okay, so I want to put that one, maybe I'll put it sideways. Put it sideways there. So I do pretty much need to put glue all over that, or at least around the edges. I think I will slide it down here. So you do cover up, obviously, bits and pieces. It's not perfect. You will be putting down and covering up. That's just how it works. Now that's a good piece. That could go. It's very patchy, this one. I kind of like it there. Yeah, I do. That looks like it came off from, you know, when you double side print envelopes, and you do end up with some bits that are bigger. So that can go there. And I have that. Doesn't quite reach there. Put that one up there. And it will overhang, and I think I'll just wrap it around. It just fills in that space nicely. I'm not doing the long one, I'm just doing, obviously, just one page at a time. Okay, I can trim off that bit, that's not a problem. It's not an issue. I have this. That piece. I might put that piece right across there. Oh, I do like that. Just a minute. Let's tear it. I don't worry. Like, I try to make it look okay, the collage page, but I don't worry about it too much because we're going to cut it up. So it's not such an issue how it's looking. So I think I want that piece there, so I need to tear it about here. It's really, really good just to have a stash of these collage pages. Even if you don't cut them up, just have a whole session making them when you start to get lots of bits and pieces. And you just make them and then put them in your drawer and cut them up at your leisure. Because, that's sticky now. Cut them up at your leisure, and you can make tags, use them as a base for tags. You can use them as a base for pockets, which is what I'm thinking I might do with these. We'll just do a few, and then we'll cut them up. But yeah, it's good to just have a moment when it's a nice thing to do too when you've lost your mojo, and just sit and do some bases, or at the end of a project. I know that's what Carol Laws does when because she does a lot of, she's on 1,000,001 design teams. And so Carol, you must be printing non-stop. And she just has probably has a lot of leftover. I was going to say fabric. I've got fabric on the brain, papers. And then, so what she does is, she mentioned in one of her videos that I watched the other day, she just she makes collage pages out of them, and then just has them ready to go, whether she then does a design team project for that person later on, or she might even just use them in a mixed project. I think it's a very, very good thing to do. And I don't remember to do it. I only do it with my scraps, but really, I should do it with my Jaff things too. Actually, that's a good idea. I might sit down and do that. Make some Jaff Medieval Mirage collage pages. What a great idea. Thank you, Carol. And I think Carol's still on holidays. Are you still on holidays, Carol? I keep seeing pictures. Okay, I'm going to put that one. Maybe I'll put that there. But I'll put something else first at the top. Put that first. The only thing I am thinking about is, you know, I'm not going to put 2 book pages together. Although I do book page ones though. Oh, we can do those as well, the neutrals. Yeah, that's a thing. We need to do those one day. I'll forget. Can you remind me? Book page, collage pages with all the different colours and fonts of the papers. So all different ages. I know I've done it before. I'm having a vague memory that I've done it before. But I think it needs to be done again. Now, you could stick fabric on as well, but you need to then be cutting it with scissors, not a cutter. That's your only consideration with that. Excuse me while I get the glue off my fingers. Here's a good piece. This is a good piece. Now, instead of ripping, I might just cut because it's going to go on the edge anyway. Okay, good. I mean, literally you hardly make even. I think I quite like that there. Why would I throw it out? You hardly make a dent in the scraps, honestly, yeah, especially if you've got more than me, because I sort of keep on top of it a little bit, except lately I haven't, but I do normally keep on top of it. I'm thinking I might like this there that way, so, and I'll do a wrap around rather than just cut it off. Although we'll be covering the back, but it doesn't matter, we'll just wrap it around. It is the land of the paper, and it's also the land of the fabric. Honestly, there's that much of it. If I don't keep every single piece, it's probably a blessing. Okay, good. And we need one more piece. Oh, and I have this. I just so happen to have this. Okay, well that's a good one. That one's sort of drying because they're not going to do so well in the cutter. If I, again, I need to take it. I think I had 2 here. They don't do so well in the cutter if they're really, really wet. Okay, so why don't I just stick that right down there, that beautiful piece of paper that was already torn like that. That's actually good for backing a tag or something. So is that one. So I probably should keep these. These are strips. These need to just be stuck down really. Although they'd make a belly band or a side tuck. Now what I'm going to do, I'm not going to hand tear it, I'm just going to tear. Get out of my way. Out of my way, you naughty papers. There we go. And that is going to glue right across there. So all I need is just a little bit glue where it's going to overlap. And then the rest should stick because there's glue on the under paper. Good. Okay, that's that one. I think I might like that piece there. Now I would like it to go right across to there, so I just need to trim about here. I'm just eyeballing it. And I will just take that off just in case you can see it. And I need to take that little wonky bit off. Okay. Oh, I didn't need to put glue everywhere. I just needed to put it on that end. But anyway, I did. Right. What else do we have? I'm going to put those in there because they keep sliding back onto me. Now, with the collaging, anyone who's new, is one of the things is, like, I have a lot of little pieces in there, and you'll notice I'm not pulling those out. I tend not to use the teeny tiny pieces like that in this sort of thing unless I have to fill in a gap, because you're literally going to go mad trying to, I think it's going to go that way like that. You're going to go bonkers trying to cover and coordinate the background if you use a whole lot of little ones. You need to put down your big ones, and then you can come back and, you know, add more with the little ones. They can be details, they can be filling in gaps and stuff, but just don't start with the little mini pieces because they will really drive you crazy. We don't, and I don't also, well, I'm trying to avoid using things that are the same shape. So I've got a lot of strips, so I'm just trying to find things that are not all the same shape. Otherwise, it's just going to look all very regular and not random. I'm going to put that there. Nearly finished this glue. Go through glue like there's no tomorrow. Good thing I just stock up on it, buy a large amount at one time. And I buy it from a, well, I don't know if they're a wholesaler. They supply, you know, offices with stuff and, you know, this sort of stuff, pens and I can't think, stationery. But they do, I did get a discount for buying bulk. I don't know if they were just having a sale at the time or if I got a discount. I think it was a sale. I haven't been on there for a while because I did buy enough. I'm just going to put that there. That I haven't needed to buy anymore for quite a long time, since last year, I think. No, early this year or last year. And I even gave one each to the ladies who came to our course in, in March. Okay, so that's kind of a little bit more sort of a neutral sort of background, except for that bit over there. Okay, so I'm done with that. I'm not going to do any more. I could do more because there's more mess here, but I'm just going to shove it all back in the thing and do some more another time. A lot of neutrals there too, so they can go in the backgrounds. A lot of silly little pieces that I don't know why I'm keeping them. So I'm just going to put those in the back, and maybe they'll just stop flopping everywhere and driving me mad. Okay, put that back over here. Just keep it here next to me. I usually just reach over and grab something. Put that there. And that's a big piece. I wouldn't use that because I might use that to cover the back of something. So I'm going to grab the first one because it's a bit dry. It's not quite dry. What I'm going to do, let's see how big it is. It's nearly 10 inches. So if I cut it 5, I don't normally measure, I just usually eyeball it. Oh, yes, it cut. So I'm going to get from here, I'm going to do 2 pockets. Just eyeballing it. So 1, 2 pockets, not too thick. And this one I'm going to do 2 triangle pockets. Yeah, let's do that. So that's a little bit upside down, but I tend to embellish them anyway. So that's going to go that way and that one like that. But I think they're a little bit too wide, so I do generally come and just take a bit off. I prefer them that depth. That's a bit long for me. I could have it that way. No, I like the narrower bit at the top. So let's just trim it, and then the top bit I will just snip off. Where will I put this? Over here. This I will just simply snip off. Those are a bit long, those pockets. We need to trim them as well. I don't like the pointy bits, so there's my 2. It could go that. No, I don't like the shape of it that way. That way, and I don't like that bit there. That's where I didn't fold it properly. There we go. And then these are just a little bit too long. Just going to take a tiny bit off. That's better. And there. Just a tiny bit. Okay. And then I'm going to grab my punch already and just do that. And that one's got the writing that way, so we might as well keep that going the right way. And that. And then they just kind of need a little something like, you could put a label, you could pull out a fussy cut, you know, like a Victoriana sort of thing. See if there's something. I don't want to put happy birthday. You know, I'm not going to cut this out now, but something like that would be, in fact, that's going to go on there. Oh, it's upside down that way. This one I've already cut out. Too big. Oh, there's a smaller one, but yeah, just something decorative to put on there. I like that, but no, I wouldn't think I'll put that one on there. I've got one with those. I won't glue it down now. I'll do it afterwards, but I just wanted to show you. Sometimes the smaller birds fit on them, like this bird is going in the right angle, and I'll probably put a label on that, so that one can go on there. And then these I decorate sometimes with birds, sometimes just with a label, sometimes with flowers. I'm thinking I might just simply like labels this time. Where did my labels go? Still got a few pages there that I need. Oh, here they are. That I need to sort of use as well. So I'm thinking possibly something like this is going to be pretty on that one, or is it going to be better on that one? No, I'll put it on this one, so that's going to go on there. And on this one, no, not that one. It's too similar. The colours are too similar. That's why I'm not enjoying that one. Nope, too similar. Maybe. It's so pretty. Yeah, something like that maybe. Or, love that one too. Maybe that one. I did like the other one too, but yeah, that's what I'm going to put on them. So I'll go ahead and glue those on and finish those off, and you'll see me use them in journal. So we got quite a bit done. I love that. That's just really simple, but I really love how that turned out. And I love these with just a little bit of textile on them. Just a tiny bit. Maybe a label here and there. And they've got just paper on the back. Love that. That piece has been flying around forever, and love that one too. So there we go. So that is my video for today. Made quite a bit. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you again tomorrow for Medieval Mirage Monday. Bye.